Today we're going to be talking about the 12 watches that changed the world and the watchmaking industry. Let's dive right in. First up we got is the Cartier Santos 1904. When Louis Cartier designed it for an aviator, pilot, Santos Dumont. Completely changed watch wearing for men all across the world, and even till today is one of the hottest watches in the market. We sell Cartier Santoses all day long for women, men, unisex. They make it in all different materials. What made it so life-changing is this is one of the first wristwatches ever made. Now next up we got is what we know today, probably one of the most popular watches, is the Rolex Oyster, which was created in 1926. One of the first waterproof watches made and designed, which gave all other watch companies the blueprint and also a run for their money to make all their watches waterproof. You know, at the end of the day, Rolex is a utility watch. It is made to wear and it is made to work with. Next up, we got is a JLC Reverso, created in 1931. This gave the ability for polo players to be able to wear the watch before they start the game, flip that thing over, have a solid face back, and it does not hurt the watch or affect the watch. And I'm sure many other athletes in that time probably wore the watch for the same reason as well. Kudos to you, JLC. You guys created a great watch, and even till today, anytime we have a JLC Reverso, sells instantly and people love it. Next up we got is Omega Speedmaster, AKA first watch on the moon. A lot of debate on that topic, but we're not going to be getting into that because this was the first Apollo 11 mission to the moon in 1969, where he wore that Omega Speedmaster, and it kind of created that history for Omega. So for all the people that say we never went to the moon, Omega is going to fight you against that one.
Now my question to you, if you can bring any watch right now to the moon, which one would it be?
I take a Richard Mille.
Oh, of course.
Just for the hell of it. Now, during the same time as the Omega Speedmaster, there was another company that created a really cool watch. It's the Hamilton Electric 500. Arguably one of the first battery wristwatches ever created, which gave the ability for people to wear a watch and not have to wind it like watches at that time. Next up we got is a Seiko Astron, created in 1969. One of the first quartz watches ever made. They really made a big impact on the world with that. I mean, as we know today, a lot of watches are made with quartz movements. Some of the higher end watches, obviously they are still, you know, manuals, automatic, turbs, etc. But to the normal average person that just wants to throw a watch on their wrist, put it on and not worry about setting it, quartz movement is great. Next up we got is a Bulova Accutron, one of the first electric watches ever made. Using a tuning fork movement, they took out the whole balance wheel of the watch and the hairspring mechanism. This innovation resulted in a precisely accurate timing, going plus or minus 1 second per month, which is absolutely insane. That is definitely world changing. Next up we got is the Audemars Piguet, designed in 1972, the first Royal Oak sports watch, which arguably kind of saved AP as a brand, right? I mean, AP was not going too far. They came out with the Royal Oak, which was originally designed by Gerald Genta, who also actually designed the Nautilus. Great looking watch, and I mean, AP today has kind of revolved their whole brand around the Royal Oak. Why is this guy laughing? Come over here. Who designed the Royal Oak?
Gerald Genta.
Who designed the Nautilus?
Gerald Genta.
And did Gerald Genta's watch ever take off?
No, it never took off. I always liked his jump hour though.
Yes.
He invented the two greatest watches of all time, but his watches never took off.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's weird.
Yeah. It is weird.
But I don't know, he created such beautiful watches, and then with his own watches, I mean, he didn't like, I mean, Gerald Genta is actually a nice watch. Now they started making watches that people will actually wear, but I think the guy was so ahead of his time when he was creating those watches that it didn't really take off with that time.
Really quick on the topic, what do you guys think about the IWC engineering?
Oh, I mean, IWC Engineer is a beautiful watch.
Like using the remake of it?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's super impressive. They did a really, really good job with it. Next up, we got is a Casio G-Shock, which was created in 1983, which virtually they made an indestructible watch, which today become like a design icon, right? They came out with so many different G-Shocks, so many different styles, and some are very limited, right, Nate? I mean, you know more about this than me.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like different colorful ones. Some go over retail, some sell out right away. You can literally wear it forever. I mean, I have customers that bring them in from the first G-Shocks and they're still running. So great piece.
Why don't you sell any?
I would love to, Nate. It's just,
They're hard to find.
They're very, very hard to find. Next up, we got is a Swatch Group, which during crisis within the watch industry, they were able to kind of bring their designs in, make affordable watches, and they completely crushed it. And even until today, the Swatch Group is one of the biggest watch powerhouses in the market.
They also did collaborations with Omega, with Blancpain, and a couple others. Some people say they might do Cartier and stuff like that, but
No.
who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I mean, you never
like
know.
Omega. I have all the
I don't think they'll do it. I was actually surprised when they did it with Blancpain. Omega, I wasn't too surprised. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, but I was actually very surprised with Blancpain because Blancpain is not really a mass-produced watch. What do you think about the collaboration that Omega did with, or Swatch did with Omega and Omega or Swatch did with Blancpain? Do you think it was a money grab or do you think they actually cared?
It was not neat. I got it right here.
I think it was
No, it was not.
You think so?
Yeah.
It was not. Let me tell you why. Swatch Group brands, they own Brigade.
I'm not talking, I understand they own
Blancpain.
Blancpain and they own it, but that doesn't matter if they own it. Like why bring both together? You understand? It's like it's two completely different, like yeah, they own the same, they own the brands, but it's two completely different entities.
I put it like this: Volkswagen collaborating with Bugatti.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
I guess one more question. For the people that bought the Swatch watches, do you think later in their life when they get a little more cash, they'll buy the actual Omegas?
100%. 110%.
I don't think so.
You have the Swatch Omega, which is a beautiful watch.
I actually disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah, because you already got the feel of that Omega that retails for $8,000-9,000 for a few $100s. If you're gonna go into something, you're gonna get something else now. Why go spend thousands of dollars?
If you have the extra money, I own this watch.
But
I
if you
love this
have
watch.
extra money, not everybody has 10, 15 watches. You're gonna go get something completely different. Let's continue on with the video. All right, next up we got is Hublot Big Bang. Hublot did a lot of things for the watch industry. It created a lot of design-wise. You know, Hublot made the bigger watches. They made ceramic watches. They made rose gold watches. They made beautiful watches on rubber straps. At the end of the day, Hublot was very innovative with their design, the sizing of their watches, who they partnered up with, the things that they did. I mean, they did a great job within the watch industry, and you got to give credit where credit's due. Next up, we got is the Apple Watch. You have to give it to them as the most sold watch ever, but don't walk into my store with an Apple Watch. I'm just kidding. You can walk into the store with an Apple Watch. I'm saying you. I was looking at you.
No, I will never. I will never.
If any of my staff walked in with an Apple Watch, we'd have a big problem.
What do you think about Apple Watches?
I never had one. I never owned one. I'm not into, like, a watch should be a timepiece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not a watch. I know a lot of people like them. It's good for like health reasons. Some people wear them for health reasons to
And
measure
some people
what they got.
double fist.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What do you think, Cam? What do you think about Apple Watch? Oh, wait, you know what? That's a perfect example.
I just said,
we didn't set this up.
didn't you just hear me when I said if my employee wears...
But look what I'm wearing here. I use it because I run and I go to the gym. I just don't like to take it
But
off.
did you
But
just
you're not
put it
working out
on?
right now.
He's not working. Are you working out right now?
No, I just forget to take it off. If we're with customers and I don't want to like look at my phone, like when I get messages, I can kind of just peep and just see.
Do
what's
you
going on.
agree that a lot of young generation these days, because of the Apple Watch, they start getting into high-end watches because they feel like, oh, it's a need, I love it, I need to have something on my wrist,
I think maybe it could be like an intro to having something on your wrist.
There you go.
But I wouldn't put those two together.
I'm just saying it's not a wristwatch. It's your phone on your wrist.
It's your phone. There you
Yes.
go.
Thanks for always watching. Make sure to comment, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. If you like this style of video, please let us know down in the comments. If there's any other ideas you have, please make sure to comment it and we'll try to get it done.